Nice guy to player, bad boy pipeline. Why men stop giving an F? It's like, as a man, why would you give an F when you realize I get more out of women by not giving an F?
Asked a lot of times,
but I've been both guys. I've been the nice guy, and it didn't work.
And I stopped
the bad boy, and it didn't work.
Right.
But of the two, the bad boy always works a little more.
So are women attracted to toxicity?
Young women.
The audio is awful. I couldn't find the entire podcast. Are women attracted to bad boys? That's an obvious answer. A woman in the audience says, young women. Young women are. Yeah, it's interesting. And sad for a lot of women that the most attractive time in their life, they're attracted to men who don't give an F about them. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But the point is, the nice guy to bad boy player pipeline, it should be studied. Because far too many men, including myself, have realized, wait a second, why on earth do I get more from this woman, from women, when I'm not actually treating them like I give an F about them? Like, woman, I literally don't care. But you're willing to jump out the window for me, and it's like, okay, if you're going to do it, I'm not going to stop you. Too many men have experienced that from women, and then women wonder why men are just like that. Well, if as a man, acting a certain way gets you more from women, why wouldn't you? Hence why you have so many men who aren't really bad boys, but they can fake it, because it gets women.
Young women. Because you gravitate toward what smells familiar, and if you come from a household where machismo and all that is around you, you unconsciously feel safe in that.
Yeah.
And that's what
then you learn from peers too, because you watch your boys, you go, man, he's an ass. So I think I'm gonna do that, because high school happened to me. I was the nice guy, man. I was like, get her flowers. My mother's like, that's good. I did all that, and I got doodled on, and I was like, that will.
He got crapped on, basically. I'm going to make a point about mothers in a bit, and how a lot of mothers actually, sadly, turn their sons into simps and or incels. And it's like, yo, woman, you set your son up for failure, but in a bit.
Never happened to me again. Man, we got to I think that's happened to all. That might be the origin story of our podcast.
A lot of men. Look at that. Not one man on that table denied what he just said. That may have been the origin story of a lot of us as men. Look, as men, a lot of us have experienced being that guy. Poetry and flowers and all that horrible stuff. Oh God, disgusting. A lot of us as men were that guy. But we learned very quickly and harshly. A lot of women do not respond to those men. Now, yes, like that guy said, a lot of it does stem from the household. Daddy issues and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Jennies, we understand it. We know the psychology, whatever. Still, what a lot of men have seen and understood baseline from women themselves is, you treat men better when you have to jump through hoops for them. Interesting.
I was the poem writing, flowers in the locker.
To be or not to be.
And then when I saw her go for the bad boys,
right.
I was like, these flowers.
Now look, let's be honest, Nick Cannon's not the best person to take advice from. Man's got like 50 million kids. So yeah, but we get the point.
It worked. And it worked, right? And I was like, I will never be heartbroken again. I never want to feel that. And it hurts. And you know, man, we can't take that. Right?
And the interesting thing is, how many of you men listening have never had heartbreak again since you stopped giving an F? There's no heart to break anymore, is there?
I thank you for that, because I think we just get on from that a little bit.
And if you ask a man, what are you looking for right now? He's like, well, I don't really know what I'm looking for. You looking for pussy, bitch.
Wow. Easy, woman, easy. You don't want to scare your dog. But yes, as a man, yeah, that's what he's looking for. What? You'd want a man to approach you with flowers and poems. You'd want a man to woo you and court you. Yeah, in 2024? Yeah, please. The point is, look, a lot of men nowadays understand there are dudes women will hold out for, and dudes women will bust it open for quickly, instantly, just like that. A lot of men have realized, wait a second, I don't want to be that dude. No. I want to be the dude that gets it quickly. I don't want to be the dude that's going to be strung along for months, taking you on dates and all this BS to get the same thing he's getting quick time without the special effects. You see, what a lot of women don't understand, they set this precedence. They separate men into weird groups and not understanding, well, as men, we all talk to each other. Oh, bro, she's making you wait 3 months. She gave it to me the same night I met her. Damn, bro, why are you working so hard for it? Yeah. Good boy, bad boy thing, whatever. The point is, women give men who give them less more. Men aren't blind. We see it every single day. So a lot of men have learned to treat women according. Treat them like this, else you get nothing.
And I ain't got it for you. I'm looking for marriage.
Good luck. And now she's looking over at her non-existent husband in the future. To go back to my point about moms and how a lot of moms set up their sons for failure. Because you see, what I've noticed is a lot of women are drawn to, attracted to, they get hot and bothered and soggy for certain types of men. Now, because these men don't treat these women well, string these women along, cheat on them constantly because they can, a lot of these women have a very dumb thought that I'm going to make sure my son is nothing like this. You see where I'm going already, don't you? You see where I'm going? So you're going to make your son be the sort of man that you yourself as a mother wouldn't even date anyway. That makes sense. These same mothers would ignore certain men who are probably decent men, but because he doesn't get her hot and bothered, he's like, he's not that dude, is he? No. But because of what some of these mothers go through with some of these men, they end up neutering their sons. Like, I don't want you to be like this. No, I want you to be a gentle, loving creature that writes poetry for women. Yeah, that buys flowers for women. Yeah, you see where I'm going, don't you? A lot of these women end up simping their sons out, turning them into incels, not realizing, woman, what you're drawn to, the things about that man that get you fired up. Yeah, that man treated you like crap. However, you're going to hinder your son in dating simply because you as a mother were too insecure to realize that you were nothing special to this man, that you were just a side piece. You were a run through, a bust down, a quick ting to this man. But because you don't want to accept that as a mother, you're going to ruin your son. Yeah, that was a long waffle, but hopefully my points came across clearly.
And I ain't got it for you.
Then see you later then.
I'm looking for marriage.
Good luck.
I used to wonder why people would go fishing and then like throw the fish back in after they caught them. I really didn't understand that. And then at some point I realized like it's a sport. Realizing that people fish for sport with no intention of actually keeping what it is that they caught. Then I realized that a lot of men date the same way. Like, you did all it is to get me, and then you did nothing to keep me.
Were you worth keeping? Were you worth keeping? It's a mistake a lot of women make. They think because men jump through hoops to get them, that they're actually worth keeping. No, I'm actually saying a lot of men do it for sport. Yeah, a lot of men do. The chase it's fascinating. The prize is like, it's not even really a prize. I like chasing you though, that was fun. But getting you, it's like, the thrill's gone. I'm bored now. But the point is, a lot of men have realized they have more success dating like this, making a sport of it. Oh, it's all good and well, you're looking for a girlfriend and a wife. Yeah, that's cool. But a lot of men have realized that's a waste of time. I'm just going to scatter shot. None of what I'm saying is good, but I'm going to scatter shot, shoot my shot at many women, and whatever happens, happens. But I don't care. I no longer give an F. Flowers and everything, please. That's all dead. So of course a lot of men would see it as a sport. Women used to want to be courted. They were worth courting at one point. But now, it's just a sport now. It's just a sport now, isn't it? Extreme activity.
Because it's a sport for them. The act of being able to pull, as much as people want to fight the idea that women are the prize, it's rare for you to see women just collecting men for the sake of collecting them. But men do it all the time. They collect numbers and then go brag about them. This is the reason why guys will show intimate pictures that a woman has sent to him to other men, because it is a sport and they are competing over who is collecting the best catches. The relationship is not a thing of interest to them. It's the catch. It's the chase. And I think as women, when we really acknowledge and accept that that is the space that some men are coming from, we will date from a better place.
I get her point, and all men are not like that. But the point she's missing is a lot of men were turned into those men. They weren't born and grew up like those men. But here's the catch. A lot of men were taught to be like that by women. By women. Again, how many of us as men actually get our game from a woman? Is women give us our game? How many of them can we get? How many of them will let us in? Let us hit? Pull? Yeah. Come on. It is a sport, isn't it?
Reality is that a lot of us are addicted to euphoria. We want that feeling of giddiness. We want the distraction. We're feeling alone. We are sad. We're grieved by the experiences that we've had. And instead of sitting in those uncomfortable feelings, we will lean into dealing with people that we know we have no business dealing with just for the sake of distraction.
And then even though women are drawn to those men, they want to make sure they raise their sons to be completely different. Okay, that makes sense to women, I guess.
Self-love is about answering when your body, when your heart, when your spirit tells you that it needs something, and not just trying to stuff it back down with distractions. And I know this is not an easy message, but I think it's a message that we need to hear, because the tide is turning when it comes to relationships. I need us to accept the fact that some of this, not all of it, but some of this is on us. Some of this is on our...
Oh, wait a second. Oh my God. Oh, what, she's realizing that it's on you? Oh, wait a second. All these men realizing that, I can get more out of women by, not doing so much. And here we have a woman realizing that, a lot of it is on you. woman. A lot of men would fall into what women are drawn to. If a lot of women are drawn to players, F-boys and bad boys, thugs and whatever, yeah, a lot of men would just fall into character. Why not? Being honest in 2024? Please.
Inability to deal with what is going on inside of us that keeps making us run into the arms of people who we know mean us no good. We deserve better than that. Your inner self deserves better than that. She should not have to break to prove her value or worth to anybody, including you.
Ah, yes, but I mean, that's where it is, isn't it? A lot of women do need to prove their worth to you. This is why a lot of men who try to do that to women don't seem to understand that it gives them the ick. No. Let her try prove her worth to you. Let her try show you why you want to be around her. Too many men fail trying to prove to a woman, this is why you want to be around me, woman. No. Why is she there? Why is she there? Let her question that.
I'm sure that every girl once in a lifetime has experienced this. You know them ones when you meet a guy and he's like, babes, I can change your life, babes. Babes, I'll make you my queen, babes. You'll be living like royalty, babe. Bro, next time someone says that to you, just be like, go on then. Go on then. Like, here's my bank details.
Really, woman, broke chick, meeting a man and asking him for money up front. Yeah. Now, you know what she's doing because she's experienced men, promising her the world and giving her nothing but some D. So, yeah. So, obviously, this is her reaction to men promising her everything. But you see, what a lot of men have learned is I'm going to promise her everything. It's a complete lie. I'm going to lie to her, get the drawers, and then do one. Scarp her, run, disappear, ghost, whatever. None of what I'm saying is good. But a lot of men have played the game of being the attentive, caring dude enough to realize, I'm just going to lie. I'm just going to effing lie. Who gives an F anymore? If I score, I score. If I don't, that's another day. None of what I'm saying is good. But reality does show people how a lot of other people are, doesn't it?
Bank details. Here's my details. Go on then. And until you get a response to that, don't reply. That's it. Like, if you're stating something, back it up. And if you're not going to back it up, then shut your mouth.
It's so weird that a lot of men become more appealing to some women when they stop giving an F about them. And then these women wonder why a lot of men just don't give an F about them. Why would you need to care when you get everything already? Have a nice day.